So I've been thinking why my situation is the way it is because I haven't changed my routine. Maybe if I change a little bit of my routine, it would be something different. I mean, I've been at exact spots for a long amount of time because maybe I was doing same amount of things, same exact thing. I don't know whether you get me. A narration was said on X where this particular girl, always had bad things to say about men. You understand? And our friend was telling her that this things happens to you because you attract them to yourself. And I came to think, I quoted it obviously about what if money isn't flowing to myself because I attracted it to myself. You understand? I attracted this situation to myself. What if I had an abundance mindset for a change? You understand? Having feeling that okay, money can flow effortlessly to me. You get. But at the same time, a thought came to my head again that if money is flowing effortlessly towards me, will I value money? Will I see it as something worth looking for? Because I might have that belief that no matter what, no matter the scenario, money will still flow to me. You get my point. So it left me thinking. But at the same time, what I want to focus on right now is my routine. Obviously, it can start from there. It can change from there. It can get better from there. If I change any single thing, or no matter how little, so analyze myself through my routine and say, okay, this is the particular thing I've noticed. This is the particular thing I've noticed. Let me change it, or let me take action for a month, whether there will be changes. If there are no changes, I know that okay, the problem wasn't from here. It might be from another place. But if I like that routine and I'm trying to change, if I like the routine I'm changing into, I can leave it. You understand? I can just keep on to it and carry on with it. So I took the cells here and look at this spike. Look at this week. I just slept, woke up, and I'm seeing this because I set a sell stop order here before I slept, and I woke up to see this. Just look at this push. Crazy. Okay, finally I took USDCHF in the account. I don't know how to get myself to take another strategy. Even though I once traded the strategy, I don't know how to do it. So I eventually took a trade from my strategy, then spoke about how this momentum happened. I knew that price, as I said before, I knew that price would do something like this, then probably move to the downside. But now we can clearly see the double top formation. The only thing was that at this point or at this zone, yeah, you can see it was close to the stop loss, but it didn't get there. On Insta Funny, it took me out. How it took me out, I don't know, but I think I'll show it in the image how it took me out. It took me out here. So when I noticed that, I just said, let me just check my MT5. Let me not just keep hoping that I'm still on the trade. So I checked and saw that it took me out. So when opportunity presented itself again after this happened, I entered again. So right now, as I said before, leaving it. My stop loss is currently here. So I'm leaving it to see what happens. Right now it's tracing, so price might just waste a little time here then fall. If it doesn't, it has to follow. It has to better fall. It has to better fall because I'm already down 1% already, and this is 1:5. I moved the stop loss. 1:5. Anyway, this on the other hand was taken on my main Profem account, and you could see the first touch, yeah, second touch, then the third touch, then this spike happened. I'm still on this trade. This is like 3 days worth of trade now. This is like the third day, and I'm still holding. Although my stop loss have reduced to somewhere here. Let me move it a bit. Somewhere here. But I'm still holding this trade. Looking up for it. Looking up to it. Expecting these new highs to be created for over a year now. So I expect a new highs to be created. That's why I'm patient enough with it. The next US 30, this. I remember speaking about what happened in this scenario, about how I was so relaxed and reduced my stop loss a bit. This time, it gave me another entry. Well, look at where my stop loss is right now. Yeah, about 1%. So I'm allowing it to do what it has to do. It's going to this top formation here, which I feel it will hesitate a bit whether you wish here to like make a retrace like this before it zooms to the upside. So I'm patient enough. This side will keep me safe for the meantime. You understand? So I have a reason for keeping this my stop loss at this zone, at this point in time. So if it doesn't and it takes me out, yeah, then I'm expecting a huge double bottom formation to the upside. That is what I'm fully expecting. But yeah, this one was taken in another of my accounts. I don't think exact same trade everywhere basically because it seems risky to me. What if everything gets to loss? Although the potential that okay, if everything gets to profit, I might be of benefit, but what if everything gets to a loss? You have to think about the negatives too. So I spread it across everywhere. You take this zone, you take this zone, you take this zone, you take that zone. So if it eventually hits a loss, I know that it just happened on one account and on the other accounts I'm safe. I'm good to go. So that's the update for now.
My beers are currently rough, man. Currently rough.
Anyway, I want to say something. Something clear. Clear. It has to be. And that is the aspect of wealth. There's something going on X right now whereby they are dragging Nepo babies and non-Nepo babies, arguing the differences and the pluses you have, starting with you being a Nepo baby. And I can see the effect money has towards that. Now, towards that, I've seen that over time, mostly if you're able to solve a problem, you can earn through it. You can earn through solving a problem. And that is one thing that people don't recognize. So the question is in the face you are doing, what you are doing, what problems are they actually facing? Do they realize it's a problem and how can you solve it? Also, how can you earn from it? It's another thing. And looking at that, I think I've spotted a problem with Forex and I'm trying to spot my way in trying to solve that problem and earn from it. So it's kind of a journey and I'm happy that journey, you understand? It's something I'm happy for. On the other hand, I took three trades within this week. Euro 8, Euro card, USD, US 30 and USD CHF. USD CHF is still on. US 30 twice went to break even and I've seen that okay something that happened twice it doesn't have to happen the third time for me to grab the lesson and learn from it. I've seen where I should place my stop loss at certain point in time and where I should just relax at certain point in time. I see that every instrument have a pattern on how they react or how they act through a long time, through a long period of time, and that's why I left my USD CHF the way it is and to just do what it wants because when it wants to move, it moves. You understand? So that is what I've seen over time, and yeah, I'm working towards that. Weekend has finally come to an end, and I want to not the weekend, sorry, the week has finally come to an end, and something just happened. I want to just show up what really happened in the market, what really happened, and I was record it. Normally, I do my video mixed, but I think this is more of chat time than of live time because let's up to the chat. Our main emphasis was USD CHF, USD CHF majorly, and I said I took this and I got stopped out before before I was meant to, and spread that stopped me out. Yeah, but price obviously went my way after I entered again, and this I entered twice. This should have been a break even, but I left it. It was a loss, and with this I learned. I was calculating maths. Let me not get into the daily drawdown. So I got stopped out in this. I got stopped out here. I got stopped out. I got stopped out here too. And I don't know what plans price are, but I'm predicting that this low has to still be taken out. That's that for USDCHF. Our prediction was right. Just that some circumstances happen. Sometimes you are not meant to over leverage. I didn't miss in my real normal account. I wouldn't have been stopped out here. I would have still been riding it till up to this moment because I'll not be scared of retracement on equity drawdown something like that. But now I'm scared of that. I have to be cautious of that, not to lose my account, and that is why I got stopped out for the rest. If not, I would have still been on this trade, and for this, I would have been taken out for break even or a loss, just a loss or something like that. But it is what it is. We move. As for US 30, okay, this Euro card. Euro card did something after it stopped me out for break even. It stopped me out for break even. I think somewhere here. Stopped me out. After it stopped me out, it went here. Retraced back to my entry, then pulled off. It's crazy because I was expecting that a double bottom formation here again before it zooms off. Understand something like this, then zoom off. But it didn't happen. In that kind of way, what can we do? We can't control the market. Another one is US 30. US 30 obviously we predicted the price on time. I think we cashed this one. We retraced back to our entry, stop us at break even. I expected a new entry here, but I was waiting for this low to be taken. There's no harm to be very safe. So I was waiting for that low to be taken, which it did not take. Then it went up this way. Now it's retracing again. It's kind of strange. Imagine how close you are to TP and price retrace like, but I didn't take that. I took AUDNZD again somewhere here. Yeah, look at the loss somewhere here. And now I'm predicting something like this. Another high here. So price might do here, then fall. That's what I'm predicting for that. That's how this week went through, honestly. Right now I'm busy and I'm trying to put my head in other things. I'm still carrying lots of things in my head. I'm trying to make that money, make that bag, and trading might be shaky for a bit. But I love price action, honestly, in recent times compared to like last month or last 2 months. I love the price actions of recent. I look forward to more things, honestly. Yeah, I think that's it. In my head, I'm thinking because look at it. Every time I'm thinking, what is wrong with me? Anyway, I'm saying that I'm tired of this life. I'm tired of not like this life. I'm tired of this condition of life. Every time I'm looking for money, how won't I have one single naira in my account? I cannot even have money to call my mom. What the hell? Like, what is this? I need to actually, because I've been thinking for so long, how will I do it? I'm trying to connect with visual assistants, I'm trying to connect with forex traders on X and everything. But at the same time, it's still the skill that will matter. You can't really force it. You understand? Which person problem will I solve? I have to look for a problem to solve. To be able to like, okay, this is a problem. Let the person know that this is a problem and actually solve it. Now that is where it comes. There is no how that I'll see something I'm like, no, this is wrong, and uh, many times I've seen some cases that I'm like, no, this is wrong. I've seen it. I'm like, this design, it's not there, it's wrong, you understand? But I don't know who owns it or who I should reach out to. But this time around, I think I might know. I just have to pitch myself. I have to find them. Let me find them. God, please. I'm sacrificing everything, honestly. I'm sacrificing everything. I want to get Forex will pay for sure, but at the same time, I need something to sustain my living. I need something to sustain it. Ah!